Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for popping in. Today's topic is one that challenges me every day, so I wanted to share that. And then if you stick to the end of my video, you can watch the workout vlog from this morning that I have, so that we get the faith and the fitness part of the channel that I'm wanting to really combine. And anyways, so it was about 2 years ago. I was listening to a video where this guy was talking about building business, and it's not always easy. And in this video, he said just a simple sentence that I had to pause and reflect on, because I never heard it this way before. And I was like, that is really very, very impactful for just a small little sentence that it was. Is very impactful. He said, pick your heart. I never heard it that way before. He went on to elaborate what he meant by that. Everything in life is hard. And if you want to be healthy and fit, well, the hardship is saying no to a lot of unhealthy foods that you want to eat all the time. Sitting around all the time when, you need to be up, moving around, getting some movement in, working out. And then you're just having to give up a lot of things regularly. You can still enjoy some things, but on a regular basis, you have to say no to a lot of things. So it can be really hard for some people. It's hard for me to say no for, certain foods. So, the hardship is that to sacrifice for something for your goals. The hardship on the other side of the spectrum of this is that, you live that unhealthy lifestyle. You say, yes, you have the easy, I'm not going to fight against that temptation to eat that food. Or I'm not going to fight against the temptation to just sit around all the time. Don't want to work out? I'm not going to. Well, consistently doing things like that, you're going to become more and more overweight. So you may have it easy for a time, but then, you eventually become obese. And you have the hardships that come with that. Walking upstairs, longevity of life, the later on in life that you are and the heavier you are, the harder it is to get healthy again. You can still do it, but it does get a little harder. So, it could be easy for a time, and then you hit the hardship. You have the hardships of being overweight. Being fit, you have, the hardship of, doing certain things, but then you have longevity, you have good health, you can do things easily, walk around. And then, so that's like that aspect of it. Faith-wise, we can read in Matthew 7:13-14. It says, enter by the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is easy that leads to destruction, and those who enter by it are many. But the gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life, and those who find it are few. The gate to the destruction is wide, it's easy, there isn't many hardships, although, there is hardships. You have consequences that come with sin. But, you can just indulge in that sinful temptation. You can indulge in that habit. You can indulge in that addiction. You're not having the hardships of saying no to those things that come up. But then you have eternity. Once you die, there's hell, because you haven't lived the life that God has called you to. You haven't had that relationship. You have your ultimate consequences that come from a life separate from Jesus Christ. That's your hardship. And it doesn't get any worse than that when it comes to hardships. And then you have the gate that leads to life. This gate is described as small and narrow and hard. The hardships that lead to eternal life means you're going to have to live by standards that the world thinks is bogus and dumb and out of date and unpopular. And you can get on the internet or just have conversations with people. You will instantly feel, with people who don't live according to God's way, there's a lot of backlash. There's a lot of ridicule, a lot of slander, and it's just, the hardship is standing up for what God calls us to live according to. And it is saying no to temptations. It is saying no to addictions. And, if you're bound in those addictions and you're wanting to, but you're still wanting to live according to God's will, seek out a pastor, seek out help, because God sees that desire of your heart. Fight, fight, fight. It's not easy. But there's just so much that on this small road that leads to life, there's so much hardship. It's not easy. And the fact that God promises that to us shows you that the Christian life isn't easy. It's not meant to be. He wanted it to be, but it's not. So the hardship is, just living according to His will against the grain of the world, against the world's ways. But then, you'd pass away and you live with God and you're in heaven, and then you reap the rewards of all the sacrifices you made to live for Him. So yeah, pick your hard in life, in faith, in lifestyle. This morning I woke up and I did not want to do my workout. I wanted to just sit down and I wanted to curl up in a blanket because it is so cold, and just read a book, or just not even get up. Just wanted to stay in bed in my warm covers and stay there. And I did not want to work out. And I was tired. Wasn't the greatest night of sleep either. So I can make excuses. But I did it anyways because I've got goals, and I don't just live my life for myself. I live my life in hopes that I have longevity and that I get to see my toddler and hopefully future children grow up, get married, have kids of their own. I want to live a long and healthy life, and not just live to an older age, but enjoy my time up into that. I want to be able to get around. I want to play with my grandkids, and I just want to have a healthy life. So my decisions right now lead to that outcome. I'm not living for right now. And also, the Lord calls me to a healthier lifestyle. So, part of my pursuit of living according to His will is how I eat, how I exercise, and I also do things, I do this for my husband. I want to be healthy for him too. So my hardship this morning was saying, Sandra, get up and do it, and get it done, because you'll be thankful once you get this little exercise blurb done in your day, and then you can go about it and be thankful that you're done. And so that was my heart today. That's what I picked, and because I want to have an easier tomorrow. Because I am not the perfect fitness, a lot better than I was, but I wouldn't be where I am now if I hadn't made a lot of hard decisions in the past. And I keep making those hard decisions now, and they'll keep leading to a better future. And that's the goal. So today, that is my encouragement for you is, it doesn't sound like encouragement, but it is. Anything in life is going to be hard, but you get a say in what you pick is hard. So, go out and just know that pick your hard. Life is going to be hard, but you get some say in some of the decisions, some of the hardships that you experience, because some of those will lead to a better tomorrow. So just try to keep that thought in the back of your head the next time you're tempted to do something that you shouldn't do, or something that you should do but you don't want to do, and just pick your hard, because everything in life is going to be hard. So pick it, and hopefully your tomorrow will be a little easier. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Keep watching for the vlog at the end of this video with my exercises. And if you want to do any exercises along with me, then comment below. That's something I might start doing. I don't know. My channel's relatively new, so I'm still trying to figure out what all I want on this channel. But so you can watch my vlog, and then I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, it is Tuesday morning. I am about to work on a relatively fast mile. I'm still working on getting over some cold that I had. And then I'm going to do some strength training. So yeah, and then we'll just see what the rest of the day holds. So let's get to it. did not want to do that. Oh, my lungs are on fire. Today on 6:55, I'm gonna do the strength training workout. Well guys, that is it. I did my fast mile in 6 minutes and 55 seconds, which I think is really good considering I'm just getting over a cold and I've been eating tons of yummy food lately, so I think that was pretty good. And then I did my 30 minutes total body workout, so my body's feeling it. I pushed it to the limit. A lot of those reps were working towards failure. That's what you want. That's where you see muscle growth and overall improvement. So now that I am tired, caked, I'm gonna go get ready for the rest of the day and I will see you around.